Recently, I realized that people are obsessed with morning routines because of a guy who rubs banana on his face and telling you to aim for at least 10,000.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
I never thought dipping your face into sparkling water can make you a billionaire.
I was wrong. I feel super rich right now.
But I agree on one thing, and that is having daily routines is life-changing. It has completely changed my life, and I know it can change yours. Routines are not about becoming a robot. They're about building rhythm. Think of a routine as a playlist for your day. Like, routine creates structure and they build discipline. When I'm building my morning routine, I pay attention to include things that will be about improving all things related to my body, my mind, and my spirit. So I'm gonna go over my morning routine right now and I'm gonna tell you a few habits that you must absolutely include into your routine to become a better version of yourself. The first thing I do in the morning to start the day energized is to get sunlight. I go to the window that faces the sunrise and I do a few quick random stretches for at least 30 seconds. Sunlight is the most natural way to wake up, and besides, sunlight triggers the release of serotonin, so sunlight is happiness. Right after I drink a glass of water and I drink the post-workout meal, which is basically just overnight oats. Very simple, but it has 30 grams of protein, so I'm not really sponsored by them, but the Creature of Habits has been the great, I can easily say, after a year of commitment to them. Once I'm done, I walk for like a 5 minutes to just make sure, add some time between my pre-workout and my gym session. I don't want my stomach to go crazy. I try to commit at least 6 workouts per week. It's usually 5 days of gym for weight training and also like once a week experiment with my body weight workout styles or cardios. Like most of the time, I go to yoga or stretching based classes. Like it really helps me a lot. Since I'm a dancer, it also helps me to stay flexible and improve my stamina. So I need to keep the balance between these two, like the weight gains and also stretching. So I use the app ClassPass, which again, I'm not sponsored, but it's been one of my favorite apps recently. So all over the places in the city has these great workout styles. It helps me to find them out and gives me a really good discounts. After the workouts, I do my face plunge. Yes, I know, I made fun of the guy, but I've been dipping in my face in that bowl for almost 4 months now. Face plunge has so many benefits I mentioned in my short videos, so I don't really rub bananas on my face. Well, I won't judge you if you do. It's pretty good. Now that I feel fresh, it's time for breakfast. I usually do 3 egg omelet, a whole avocado, tomatoes, carrots, and I also have a handful of walnuts and almonds, so that's what I call a breakfast of champions, I guess. After breakfast, I do a small skincare routine, which is pretty much cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen, and honestly, in this economy, if I recommend you more stuff to do, it's just gonna hurt your wallet. So far, I took care of the mind and the body. And before I start my daily work, I usually do like a silent treat, which I sit in 10 minutes of full silence. This one is for the spirit. I make a whole another video about this technique because some of us are not really comfortable with silence nor with their own company. Like especially for millennials and Gen Z, our communication with our own are very weak. And we constantly try to avoid our own voice, so we're not able to master our thoughts. This is so crucial to do. Like for 10 minutes a day, turn off the notifications, no meditation guidance, no music from Spotify, no YouTube video playing in the background. So this is my way of building my self-communication. And as you improve, you can use this time just to plan your day, really get to focus on your priorities and, set your priorities on daily so you won't really get lost on the big picture. Now you know what I do to get ready for the work days. Of course, everyone is different when it comes to energy levels and productivity. I'm most productive on the early mornings. I love waking up before 7 a.m. and I can finish my morning routine by 9, check the things like emails, markets, and investments before I start working. I have less energy and motivation to focus on things after 8 p.m. It's just a psychological thing for me. Some people are better at late nights and some guy wakes up at 3 a.m. in the morning so they can stay up in the air for 4 minutes. Okay, I promise that was the last bit of joke about this guy. Before wrapping up the video, I want to talk about the must-have actions for your morning routines. You need actions to cut distractions every once in a while to stay fresh and focused. I lock my phone away in the living room at least 1 to 2 hours of my day when I'm not using for work. You need actions to remind your priorities for the day. So anytime you get lost, you can grab at least 3 most important things on your day so you cannot move on to tomorrow without finishing those 3. And lastly, you need actions for personal accountability. Like how are you going to hold yourself accountable? Some people journal in the beginning of the day or the end of the day. Some people reward themselves when they complete their biggest daily priorities. Make sure you're somehow holding yourself accountable for getting things done. Like either rewards or punishments, whatever works for you. Hold yourself accountable because no one else can. No one's coming to save you. And that's it about the routines. I'm not gonna make an hour video just for my morning routine. So I'll make a separate video though for some of the details in this video because like building routines and creating discipline have been the most important elements of my recent personal development. And I also really want to know about your daily routines, honestly. So take a minute, write it down, at least one thing from your morning routine or evening routine, whatever you do that you enjoy the most. So that's pretty much it. Until I see you guys in the next video, hit the like, subscribe, take care. I'm out.